Hello again! We are back for TV on DVD in my collection. So I'm going to do A through D right now. So, there you go. First up, we have Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the first volume on DVD. It's first season, I believe, too. Um, this is probably when I was growing up and when I was a teenager. This was like my favorite show to watch on Adult Swim. I watched Adult Swim all the freaking time. I don't watch it now because I'm really not. I mean, I'm trying to get away from cable television, and I haven't watched cable TV in like years, unless it was just available to me. And I'm honestly up to the point where it feels weird to actually watch cable TV because I personally prefer to be able to watch something whenever the hell I feel like watching it, which is why I collect DVDs so that if I want to watch and Blu-rays, if I want to watch something, I can just take it off the shelf and watch it. That's also why I like streaming sites like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Instant and all that stuff. I prefer streaming greatly to, and digital copies for that matter, greatly to cable. So, yeah. Regardless, I love the first season. It's my favorite season of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. This one has been loved and watched quite a bit and will stay in my collection for years to come. Eh. Loved, but not recently, that is. Got dust all over it. Aqua Teen Hunger Force Volume 2! That is right. Volume 2. I got Volume 2 as well. As much as there are great episodes, like almost every episode on this one is great, I would say that there are quite a few good episodes on this one, just not as many as on in the first season. Still very good, so I couldn't say no. And then, of course, Volume 3. I've toyed with the idea of picking up Volumes 4 and 5 as well, but for now, I'm just happy to have the ones with the most recent, or of the not the most recent, but of the most memorable episodes in the first few seasons for me. Next up, I picked this one up for like $5. I like the show, but it's not something that I'm gonna watch a whole lot. But regardless, because the price was so low, I figured why not? It's a decent price. I'll go for it. And that would be the Brack Show. The thing about this is, Brack, the character of Brack in this at least, comes straight from the Space Ghost Coast to Coast series, and that series is phenomenal. It is hilarious. I grew up watching that in my teens, and I had friends who, like, that's all we'd ever talk about was Space Ghost, coast to coast, because it was just absolutely hilarious and had us in stitches all the time. And Brack, of course, was one of the funniest characters on the show. So, just based on that, I love this show. This is, I believe, Volume 1. Yes, Volume 1. And it has some of the best episodes in the series. I believe there's a second volume. I don't think that this ran for more than 2 seasons, but yeah, 14 episodes on 2 discs. I paid like $5 for it. You can't go wrong with that. There are a lot of memorable episodes in this one, quotes and whatnot, and this is actually the series that introduced me to MC Chris, if you guys know who that is. I heard a song at the end of an episode on this show, and I was like, who the hell is that? That sounds freaking brilliant. And it was Fet's Vet from from MC Chris. So, yeah, if you haven't heard that, by the way, go check that out. Next up, we have something that I paid $2 for at a pawn shop recently. In fact, you can see right there, Beaverton Pawn, $2. Clerks Uncensored on DVD. This is the animated series of Clerks, the short-lived animated series that has like how many? 5 or 6? Six episodes. It ran for a whole 6 episodes. Um, and I thought it was pretty funny, pretty brilliant, pretty edgy for what it was at the time. Uh, Honestly, I've talked with my friends about maybe they should try and bring this back, and probably aren't going to. But yeah, for $2, why not? I mean, just as a memory of that funny little thing that they tried to do once that didn't work out for whatever reason. Uh, the audience didn't like it. But yeah, it even comes with the insert here. And it's in one of these weird cases. I don't know if you remember back in the day of DVDs, but yeah, it's one of these weird cases where they had kind of a weird little thing that comes together like this. I remember I got a version of, I believe it was Harry Potter like this. Maybe it's something else I'm thinking of, but yeah. No, it was the others. I got the others in a box like this. And yeah, now I have the others on Blu-ray, by the way, but yeah. And yes, the box is a little worse for wear, but I paid $2 for it. I'm not going to complain. Next up, I got this to review from Mill Creek. You can find the review on geeky.com. The Cosby Show, Season 1. No frills, no special features here, but it's a pretty good set. The quality of the episodes, like the print of the episodes, well, I don't know if that's the right thing to say since these were all shot on video, but you know, the video quality of the episodes is pretty decent for what is essentially a bare bones, you know, bin release that you'll find in Walmart, you know, for $5 or $10 or whatever. It's got all, I believe it's either 12 or 13 episodes of season 1. Hold on. There are 2 discs. I was wrong. There's more episodes than that. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on the first. I believe 12 on the second, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So 24 episodes in total across 2 discs. You'd like it if you can get something more like 8 or 9 episodes per disc. But regardless, I'm telling you right now, just having seen it and reviewed it, the video quality is still very good for these. I don't know what magic they work with their compression, but it worked fairly well. If you can find, the thing about these is they still have a few copies here and there of the original releases of these season sets of The Cosby Show out there in the wild. You'll find them sometimes. The not Mill Creek release, I believe it's the Sony releases or whoever released it before. And those, I believe, have special features. And they might even be a little bit better. Although I think this is the complete uncut, while the others might not be so uncut. So I guess really it's up to you on what to do in that case, but I don't have a problem with this at all. I'm glad to have the first season. I would like to get some other seasons of it eventually. I just don't, have the money for it, and I'm not watching a whole lot of The Cosby Show right now, so, nice to have at least the first season. Perhaps in the future when I have some more expendable income and when I've built my collection up enough, I'll just go ahead and pick up the other seasons. Or maybe, who knows, by that time they might even be putting entire seasons on 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 Blu-ray discs in a Blu-ray season set, or a Blu-ray complete series set for who knows how much they're going to charge for that. Probably quite a bit, but still, who knows? I mean, it's possible. DVD got to that point, I'm sure Blu-ray will get to that point eventually. Remember, we're in the 8th year of Blu-ray. We're almost to the 10-year mark with Blu-ray. It's getting to that point. The next up is another one I got to review from Mill Creek. Same in that there's no special frills or special features or anything. The same in that it's still pretty good quality on all the episodes. I don't know if I'd say it was as good as the Cosby Show in quality of the video quality, but it was still pretty good from Mill Creek. You can see my review of this on geeky.com. Dilbert, the entire complete series. Again, there was a previous release of this that I believe had special features. This one does not, but they graciously sent it to me to review for free, so here it is in my collection, and I do enjoy this from time to time. So yeah, Dilbert. I believe the only problem I had with this one is that it's on a spindle, but it's not like a huge spindle. There are 3 discs, I believe. Yes, 3 discs. And 10 episodes per disc. It's just that the discs are touching each other. I don't really like that, but as people have been fond of pointing out to me, Mill Creek tends to put things on, when it comes to cases, on whichever case they can find for the cheapest price. Wow, that stack's getting a little high. You can see it. It's going to impede me. Oh no. Last but not least, in the D's, we have Duckman Season 1 and 2. I recently picked this up for, I believe it was like getting to like the $10 range. Amazon was like getting rid of them at a, like the price on these just kept falling and falling and falling week after week after week. And I was like, dude, I get the feeling that they're just getting rid of whatever stock they have left, and this is about to be one of those out-of-print titles. So I was like, I don't want to let this one slip away and never be able to afford it again. So, of course, I picked up seasons 1 and 2 of Duckman on DVD. These are not Mill Creek. These are very nice sets from CBS. As you can see, we've got Disc 1 and 2 and Disc 3 and 4. And Disc 1 contains the first 7 episodes. Disc 2, the next, let's see, 6 episodes with some special features. Disc 3 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 episodes. So, you know, that's more the kind of spread that you want to see in a season set. And for about $10 or whatever it was, I can't remember. Not a bad deal at all. Not a bad deal at all. And of course, if I got that, I had to get Duckman Seasons 3 and 4. This one, because it's a bit longer, and the seasons are a bit longer, and there's more content there, cost a little bit more, but it was still around like the $15 mark, somewhere about there. And so I was like, yeah, why not? At $15. So total I paid like $25 for all 4 seasons of Duckman on DVD. And this one comes across 4 discs. Actually, no, 7 discs, I'm sorry, but 4 cases here. 4 slim pack cases, as you can see. First disc is episodes 24 through 29. Second disc is 30 through 36. Third disc is 37 through 43. Fourth disc is 49 through 50. What the hell happened there? That's... Wait a minute. You gotta see this. I didn't even notice this. I don't know if you can tell here, but I get to the third disc and it goes episodes 37, 38, 39, 41, 44, 43. And then disc 4, 49, 46, 40, 45, 47, 48, 50. Which is where I got confused because I was looking at the first and the last on the list, and it went 49 and 50. So, yeah. You don't see that again on this disc. This is 51 through 57 on disc 5 and 58. No, you do see a little bit of it here. 58, 60, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64. I wonder if it's aired in continuity order, or if this is in continuity order and it was aired in a different order originally. Sounds like that might be what happened. But regardless, there you go. That's freaking 71 episodes of Duckman across, what is it, 9? No, this is 7. So 10 discs, across 10 discs. So when you even it all out, that's about 7 episodes per disc. Not bad at all there, you know. So yeah, that is those are my A through D titles. I guess next up we're gonna move on to E through, let's see, probably E through G. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.